guys, it's been a long time since I've done any sailing videos. Today is Thursday, the 6th of August, I think, and it's just after about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I've got quite a few crew people on board, and Fran is helping me as we're going to be sailing their boat tomorrow, so you can hear the engine in the background, but let me introduce you to the gang. So here we have Fran at the helm. She's playing skipper today. This is Jakes and Amy.
Hello.
And Andre.
Hello.
They are the three crew people. So Andre, tell us about yourself.
Andre McLaughlin, I live in Cape Town in Milnerton. I'm 59 years old. Yeah, want to be a sailor.
Wants to be a sailor, I like that. Okay. Won't ask you about you, Fran, because we know all about you. Yeah, we don't believe half of what you say in any case. Yeah, okay. Amy?
I'm Amy. I was born in South Korea. I grew up in the US. I've been living in Cape Town for the past 3 years, and I'm super stoked to be on this boat.
Okay, cool. And Jakes?
Yeah.
Wow.
So Jakes, absolutely love the outdoors. I spent 10 years in the military, and now I found myself in Cape Town. So time to get out at sea and get sailing, I guess.
That's it. So there we have. This is their second sail. They sailed last week, and just so you don't have. Some of you may have forgotten what Cape Town looks like. I certainly, with being on lockdown in Fisherhaven, we've done very little sailing in the last few months.
Yeah.
What, since about end of March? Lockdown started end of March, so what's that? 4 months basically. Yeah. And Fran, you have the last word, so tell us all about your life quickly for
I'm just the helper on board today, helping the crews to become fantastic sailors.
Okay, and tell us about your exciting news.
My exciting news: bought a boat, 39-foot monohull, and we're looking forward to sailing it and improving our skills here in Table Bay.
Okay, so what's happening is possibly tomorrow we will have Andre and Amy and Jakes on Fran and Rick's boat tomorrow, just so it's good for you guys to experience different boats.
Great.
Okay.
Would be nice.
So
Let's show the camera who
Okay,
the
so-
captain is. So Ralph is our captain today.
yeah, that's it. I'm not sure about that, but
I'm the captain.
I'm not wearing my captain's hat.
What will we learn from you today?
Well, what have you learned so far? We're busy doing a crew course. So what are the important things that you need to know? You need to know all the nautical terms, what everything means, what its function is. You know all about the mooring lines, how they fit in the springs, etc. We've spoken about that. You need to know 8 or 9 knots. Okay? Don't ever let that helm go without
I'm holding it.
focusing, okay? And we're going to use the main. So when we went out last Friday with them for the first time, we used just the jib, so that people would know how to use the main winches and the sheets correctly without hurting their fingers, etc. Remember all that pushing away from the winch. 2 turns on and then adding the 3rd or 4th turn on. And yeah, so and the rest we're using the main today. So we've prepared the full main, and we're going to be using the Genoa as well.
So I think we can turn into the wind and hoist the main now.
That we can, so you can that's it.
Slow down.
Yeah, so you're the skipper, so you tell people what you want to do.
Okay, I'm going to turn into
Okay,
the
so now before you do that, look at those boats. Which way are they facing?
South, that way.
That one is facing west, that one there is facing west, that one is facing south. That's the only one that's facing south, that one there. Okay, so if we look, it's very difficult to see what the wind is doing.
The wind is coming across our beam at the moment.
Yeah, so there looks like very little wind down the bottom, down near the shore there, near Milnerton, etc. So we're going to have to see where we can find the wind. What does the wind index on the top of the mast show you?
It's coming more or less at about
Yeah, it's coming on our. It's coming over our port side. So the wind is there. Eh? It's
So will you get ready to sweat the main?
I will. Okay. Let me just. So crew, we're all still smiling.
Smiling.
Okay. Mountain looks quite ominous, eh? Yeah. I wouldn't like to be up on top of Table Mountain at the moment. Look at that. It looks quite mean. And the wind is cold again, eh? So you feel it when it comes up. It's quite brass monkey-ish. What point of sail are you on, Andre?
Close hold.
Close hold. Okay. No pressure. So Amy, give us your instruction again.
Ready to tack?
Crew, are you ready to tack?
Ready?
Ready, Jakes?
Ready?
Ready, Fran?
Ready.
Ready, photographer, ready? And then you say coming about and you
Coming
turn
about.
140 degrees up to round about there. So now we're coming about. That's it, flick off. That's it. Okay, now third turn, fourth turn. Quickly. Third turn, fourth turn. That's it, that's it. So we avoid everyone, give it to me, I'll winch. Okay, I mean you winch and I'll tail. So look at the sail. Get the telltales. Okay. Don't get too close to the wind, Amy. Bear off a little bit. A little bit means go a bit to, have you got it? A bit more to port. Bear off a little bit. Straighten the helm. Okay, not too tight. Careful it not touching the shrouds at the top.
Yeah.
And are the telltales flying? That's almost there. Yeah, good. Okay, so you're aiming for the, come a bit to starboard, Amy, and you're aiming for, can you see the soccer stadium? Between the soccer stadium and the cable station, more or less there in the distance, right there. That's it. Hold it right there. Don't go more to starboard. Perfect. That's your course. Okay. That's it. Other side of the cleat, and then jam it in. That's it. And now clean up all the. So it's time. It's beanie time almost, eh?
Yeah, it's my beanie.
Sure.
Beanies tomorrow.
So. Sure. Bloody brass monkeys. So they've just dropped anchor here in Grange Bay. And Fran showing them how to attach the bowline for the black ball and put the snubbing line on. And here we are. Sun's coming out again. Freezing. This huge cloud above us. It's dissipated.
Thank you, sir.
So Fran baked those this afternoon before she came to the boat.
Yep. Amazing.
Crystallized ginger cookies. See that? Made with love, nochal.
Yeah, me and Ginger
Okay,
get along
perfect. You get on well with ginger, do you?
very much.
Amy, you get on well with ginger?
Love ginger.
Fransky, well done, thank you. So now you guys have seen the anchoring technique. Okay? So a lot of people anchor here and they never put up a black ball. And most people never use a snubbing line. I've just got into the habit of, having doing it properly, and so it's quite useful. And the boat won't squeak, so if you're spending a night here at anchor, then at least as the boat swings from side to side, your chain is not going to make a noise in the bow roller. And
Doesn't it also preserve your wind?
yes, you shouldn't have. They say you shouldn't have tension on the windlass when the anchor's down. Shouldn't have it under tension, so it puts tension on the windlass. So you should take the tension off, and the snubber line does that. So all the tension is getting transferred to the snubber line. So it's a tough life, you can see, but somebody has to do it. So got seagulls joining us. I wonder what this thing is in the water that they would say. It's like a bit of, see that here where the one was.
Is it on?
See it from the back as well.
Oh yes, it's on. So we are finished sailing. We're heading from Granger Bay. We've just had tea and now we are going back into our mooring at the Royal Cape. We have a bandit at the helm and some other dodgy looking characters.
Dodgy looking characters.
Flanked on each side.